everybody. Today is April the 11th, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I got up early this morning. No, actually it's 7 o'clock. Excuse me, a little after 7. I got up early this morning. I felt good. Oh, let me fix that. Yeah, I felt good this morning, so here I am. Got a little cough, I think, from the pollen. We got things blooming everywhere. And it's like in my throat, you know. But I feel pretty good. I don't feel it bad, just my throat a little. Okay, we're going for another walk this morning. And it's Tuesday. Not hump day yet. I also want to let you know that I'm going to put the pickle recipe in here. Oh, hang on, let me get across this road here. Yeah, I forgot I had it all written out on the little thing, fancy paper and all that. I was going to insert it. Forgot yesterday. And I had some people were asking about it. So and they are very good. So I'm going to put that in this video right after I get done talking to you. I will insert it in there and try it. They're very good. Very, very good. And I had 2 hard-boiled eggs yesterday in the refrigerator, and I stuck them in there, peeled them and stuck them in there. I've always wanted to try pickled eggs. I've never tried pickled eggs. And I've seen them for sale, but they're big old jars, and I'm not going to pay $8 for a big old jar. I don't know if I like it. They have some that are smoked pickled eggs, I've seen. Curry pickled eggs, which I don't think I'd want that. I like curry in very low doses. Yeah, can't remember what other kind. Mustard, there's a mustard kind, the regular. Beets, I think is the regular. The beet one is the regular. That's what makes them red. But yeah, I like to try the smoked one. I love smoky stuff, but I don't, so maybe if I at least like the vinegary ones, maybe I'd go as far as buying a jar of the smoked ones. So that's that. I had to take my mom to give her blood. I was supposed to do that yesterday, but my sister came over. My mom said, well, let's just wait until tomorrow. So when I get back, I gotta go run her down, take her blood, come back. Let's see, what else? Anything since last night? No, just everything's going pretty good. I'm just plugging along. I feel good. Tomorrow, oh yes, let me tell you, tomorrow morning we are going to have breakfast on the beach. We won't be there for the sunrise. I'm not getting up that early. Maybe sometime I will. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Yeah, I think that would make a nice video because it's beautiful when it rises. But tomorrow, and maybe I'll do it tomorrow, but we'll see how the day goes. I don't want to promise anything, but we will go have to be, unless something bad, or I don't want to say bad, if something else comes up, I won't be able to. But as far as right now, we're going to have breakfast on the beach tomorrow. I'm going to get my thermos out, make my coffee. I got a nice thermos, and I'll make something that's transportable for breakfast, like, I don't know. I have to come up with something, don't I? I'll figure something out. Maybe I'll make a nice breakfast sandwich, like, some Canadian bacon or turkey sausage. And we'll have breakfast on the beach. How does that sound? It'll be fun. I think that'll be fun. I do like the beach. I do not swim in the ocean. I do not swim in the ocean. I am scared to death of sharks, sea monsters, whatever. I do not swim in the ocean. I will walk in the water up to my ankles, but occasionally up to my knees. It just depends how I'm feeling that day. I don't know. I have a very big fear of the ocean, and it probably has a lot to do with all the shark movies and Jaws. And I remember the first time I saw it was in 1978 when it came out in the theaters. It's the first movie I ever went to. That's why I remember it. It was for the summer. I was probably about 12. Yeah, 12 years. I just tell you about my childhood. And the reason why we got to go was because we were visiting my grandparents, and they took us. And they were doing out for Chinese dinner. I will never forget that. That was a nice memory. And that was my first movie. that I ever drive-in movie, or not drive-in, it was a theater movie I ever went to. And believe me, that's an impression on me. And ever since then, and then, you know, you have Shark Week and all of that. And I live in Florida, where they say that New Smyrna Beach, which is about 30 miles from here, they're the #1 capital of getting bit by sharks or some crazy thing. And in fact, this morning on the news, there was 2 people bitten by sharks yesterday. So, you know, and I know the sharks ain't out there going, I'm waiting for me a little old human. I know it ain't doing that. They think you're food because you're living where they eat, you know, and I just stay away from it. And that's why I'm really funny about swimming in lakes too, because you got to be careful down here of alligators. Even the springs, you go to Blue Springs or Alexander Springs, those are all natural places. Alligators can slip in, and they have slipped in. You know, but they do have like a netting up in under the water, so that, but it does still happen. You're in their natural habitat, so you have to be careful. You know, that's my pool. I have no problem swimming in a pool. That's usually my preference. But the beach is nice to go for a walk, and it's especially in the morning, it's nice and cool, and it's just. So I think tomorrow we're gonna go have breakfast on the beach. And maybe just do a little light walking, because I'm going to do my 2 days of this kind of walking. I need a little low day in the between there. So Thursday I can come back, and my mom has to go to the doctor's Thursday. I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk, because I think her appointment's at 9:30. Maybe I'll get on the exercise bike for 30 minutes. That's a good thing. Oh, I forgot my Fitbit. Oh well. It's not the end of the world. I've got my phone, and it's going to map my walk. So, but I'm gonna go, and I will see you after I get back from the park. If anything, like I say, if anything interesting happens, I will definitely take a picture or share it with you. You have a great morning. See you soon. But everything on here is 0 on Simply Filling. It's a light English muffin, fat-free cheese, Canadian bacon, an egg, and spray butter. And I had to eat something. I was starving, and I'm having some coffee. So this is the same thing as yesterday, except I have no chicken. There's no meat in this, and I didn't put any lettuce. I forgot. Oh well, and no sour cream. So it's all 0 on Simply Filling, and it's good. I ate a little bit more than half of the one I had yesterday, so I made this a little smaller. So we'll see how it goes. Pickled onions, the best part. These are so good. I will put the recipe, will be in today's. You probably would have already seen it by now, because I would have done it right after this morning. So you've got to make them. They're really, really good. They're delicious. This is dinner tonight. We have a meat market up the road here. My daughter, she's making me crazy. Stuffed pork chops. My husband wanted stuffed pork chops tonight, so I got 2 stuffed pork chops and 2 twice baked potatoes, and me and my mom split one of the things, because I took out so much of the stuffing out of here, because over here you can see this is one right here, but look at all this extra stuffing. Mind you, it's very good. And that's one of the baked potatoes. That's his when he gets home. He had to go to a funeral. But, yeah. And some green beans. These are fresh green beans, parboiled, and then sauteed in garlic and oil. Yummy, yummy. Alrighty. See you in a bit.